here awkwardly for 10 seconds.
Gotcha.
Hey, Monarchs. Woohoo! We're here for our October senior meeting. I'm Miss Chavez, and I'm here with Nick Miller from Campus Specialties. We are wearing props because we are so pumped. We just found out the good news that we have a graduation date set, May 12th. Save the date, 6:30, Tingley Coliseum. So Nick, tell us about Campus Specialties and what's going on with them and you.
All right. Yeah. So, hey, seniors, I have to tell you, I am so extremely proud of you. We here at Campus Specialties want you to know how just such a difficult time this is, but how you guys are persevering through this, how you guys have shown so much resiliency. We are so proud of you and so excited to celebrate with you. So a couple of things, seniors. One, you're going to be able to see a video. You can watch this video. I don't know if we're going to show it now, but it is online on our YouTube channel. This thing is in the way. Put it in the back. But it tells you everything you have to help you celebrate your senior year. A couple of things, guys. You can order online starting tonight at www.campusspecialtiesinc.com. Okay, you can place your senior order online there. You can always come into our store as well, guys. We are going through the government requested mandates where you do have to wear a mask. We're only allowing 3 customers in our office at a time. Once they do leave, we are sanitizing everything. We have a bucket for clean pens, a bucket for dirty pens. So you can get all that information there. You can find it online. You can also come to our store, place your order online, get size for your ring, get size for your letter jacket, order your cap and gown, even order your yearbook. And guys, trust me, this year's yearbook is going to be so important. These memories, you cannot buy these memories. So make sure you do all of these things because seniors, I guarantee you, these memories are worth more than anything you'll buy this year. And trust me, I collect Air Jordan shoes. I love them, but your yearbook is going to be so vital this year. Your yearbook is going to be worth more than anything you buy this year in 10, 20, 30 years. And here's the cool thing about your yearbook. It's guaranteed to work in 10 years. So I'm here for any questions, concerns. Once again, it's campusspecialtiesinc.com. Please follow us on our social media platforms. As you see here, they will be scrolling down. Look for NM Grads anywhere on all social media platforms. That is us. And I'm here for questions. So thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. We are so proud of you. I cannot wait for you guys to put your cap, your gowns, and then when you rotate that tassel over, guys, I cannot wait to be there to celebrate it with you because this is a major milestone. I know we are so proud of you guys, so thank you so much for listening.
We got the video coming.
Hello, seniors, class of 2021. And I know what you're thinking. Why is The Rock here talking about senior stuff? Guys, I'm not The Rock. I'm not as big as The Rock, nor do I have his money. So the next time you see me, you can just call me The Pebble. My name is Nick Miller, and I'm with your local Campus Specialties Herb Jones team, and we are here to help you celebrate your senior year. Okay, seniors, before you place your order, I have a couple of things I need to emphasize. One, graduation is a formal occasion, which requires a formal announcement, which requires your formal name. My formal name is Nicholas Dion Miller. I go by Nick, but when you place your order, we will need your formal name. Two, to ensure proper sizing of your cap and gown, we need your current height and weight. If you're going to wear heels, just add a couple of inches. Finally, we need your complete and accurate mailing address. Seniors, we invite you to come to our office to safely and easily pick up a senior packet. And while you're here, check out samples of your class ring, letter jacket, cap and gown, formal announcement, and place your order while you're here. The cool thing is when you place your order when you're here, you will leave with your senior gear. We've had the honor and privilege of servicing classes from as small as 6 graduates to as large as 600 plus graduates. And in doing so, we've created packages to fit every family, every budget, every person. Our premium package, which was our most popular package, we brought that back this year exclusively for you guys. And in that package, we've put everything you need to celebrate your senior year, from your cap and gown to your announcements, all the way down to your hoodie and t-shirt, the stuff to really help you celebrate your senior year. If you have any questions or for more information, please visit our website at www.campusspecialtiesinc.com or check out our store in Albuquerque at 1529 Eubank Boulevard Northeast, Suite B. Look for the big yellow rubber duck. Can't miss us. Guys, it is our pleasure, and thank you for allowing us to celebrate this achievement with you. Congratulations, class of 2021. Hey guys, it's me, the Pebble.
Hi guys, my name is Devin and I run our social media accounts.
Guys, we need you to follow on all of our social media platforms because we do giveaways. We get all the senior swag, gift cards. Follow us on all the platforms.
Okay, so we need you to follow Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. All of the handles are on the screen right here-ish, and thank you guys so much.
I laughed, I cried. That was a great video. Thanks for putting that together.
Yeah, we try. We turned my office into our recording studio, and we did it just for this. I mean, Ms. Chavez, you know as well as I do, we do this for the kids because I know, and not knowing you very long, I know that you're not doing this for the money, Ms. Chavez. You're doing this for the kids. You are doing this because you see something in these young adults, these men and these women that maybe someone else doesn't see in them, and you're here to help them get to the next step. And that's what we're doing too. So I'm so excited to be partnering with you guys, to be working with you guys. And yeah, that's what we have. So thank you for watching the video. I'm going to be here, and Ms. Chavez, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being in this position to get these kids ready for the next step, because even though they don't see it right now, I know you do. You've been there. We've both been there. This next step that they're about to embark on is really a major milestone. It's very important that they get this information now. So thank you for doing what you do. It's awesome.
And thank you for being with us today. I don't know if I could follow your lead, but I have a presentation now that Ms. Carr is going to pull up. And we're going to talk about the nitty-gritty stuff of being a senior. We have so much that has changed from when the class of 2019 graduated, and it keeps changing. Every 4 minutes, it seems that there's. Before I get started on my presentation, please take out your phones. We want you to join our Remind accounts because this is how we're getting information to you. I know it's so much easier to check a text than an email, so please do the codes. Okay, so text to 81010, depending on your last name, because now there's limitations on how many students we can text at a time. Ms. Carr has this set up, so if your last name is A through L, you have your certain code, and so on and so forth. And we're just gonna roll with this. So now we have our senior meeting for October. The last one we did was September, and stuff has changed since then. So we want to continue with it and give you the most up-to-date information possible. So let's start with transcripts, because you all have one. A transcript is basically a record of your academic accomplishments in high school, and you're going to need one whether you're going into college, to the career force, or into the military. Wherever you are going, you will need your transcript. So from the Manzano High School homepage, under important links, there's a link to order your transcript. That will take you to Parchment. So why would you need to order a transcript? Well, to apply to college or trade school, you will need to send your transcripts, not just once, but twice. You'll have to send it as you apply and then after you finish high school to prove that you did earn your diploma. To apply for a job, some jobs do require that you send a transcript in, most of the time to see if you did earn your high school diploma. To get into the military, you'll need a transcript. And for certain scholarships, you might need a transcript. Not all of them, but some. So let's go to the next slide, and I can talk more about Parchment and kind of show you a visual. Our registrar, Ms. Miles, is super awesome, and I worked with her to make sure that we have instructions for you on how to get into Parchment and order your transcripts and how it works, how the process works. So if you check your student view email, she has sent invitations to you with codes, and these codes will set you directly up with the Manzano High School Parchment Center. If you did not receive an email with a code, you can create your account and search for Manzano High School and just go from there. You want to make sure to use your name that's in Synergy and your legal information, date of birth, name, no nicknames, to get your transcripts ordered. The best thing about Parchment is that your transcripts are all uploaded. They're all certified official in the system. And sending it is fast, free, and the best way to send your transcript to a college or an institution. Ms. Miles asks that you allow up to 2 business days for processing time. So be very mindful of deadlines for scholarships or college application deadlines to make sure you send your transcript with enough time to get processed. For those of you using Send.edu, we're going to ask that you still send your transcript through Parchment. It is, again, the fastest, most official way, and the beauty of it is you can track your transcript to make sure it was received to the right hands. So if you have any questions on Parchment, you can contact me or Ms. Miles, and we will help walk you through it. There shouldn't be any charge for these orders, but there is a way where you can do overnight orders, and that will come at a cost, but we can't see a situation where you would need to do that. So just so we want to make sure you know you're not going to be charged for your transcript for the basic order. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Web resources. We have a ton of web resources, and I know that's something we're all very dependent on right now, but this slide shows you a way on how to connect with a human, myself. I have office hours every day between 2 and 3 on school days. You can set up a time with me by clicking on that little Bitmoji and setting up a time for us to meet and check in. I want to meet with you guys, check in with you, see where you're struggling. And also on the College and Career website, we have a place where you can search for local jobs, where you can find apprenticeship and trade information, where you could do career exploration. to look at internship opportunities. If you're lost and you need a checklist to follow, we have that there. And we have the important senior information handout that we provided at the beginning of the school year. So right now, if you were to look at that reference, you would see that the NACAC, National Association for College Admissions Counseling, is having their virtual college fairs this week. So their next date will be October 18th, and then again on November 8th. The RAMACAC College Virtual Fair is going to be October 14th, tomorrow, from 6 to 8 p.m. So I'm posting a lot of this stuff online, but also if you can follow me on Instagram, I'm posting this stuff in my stories and on our feed, just to try and get the information out to you. Because again, with the Remind accounts and with social media, myself and Ms. Carr and the counselors, we want to get this information to you however we can. So going to a virtual fair will show you all the options you have. And it's not just college. There's a lot of trade schools that come there. So sign up, see what they're about, especially the one tomorrow between 6 and 8 p.m. That's going to be more Rocky Mountain, Western schools. But it doesn't hurt to see what it's about and look what's out there and see the different scholarships they might offer you. And we're going to talk about scholarships in a minute. But let's go ahead and go to the next slide and talk for a minute about college applications. So there's in-state, out-of-state applications, and various common applications. So the in-state applications, they're all online, and most college applications are in this date and time. The ones in state are super easy. We actually have New Mexico's Tech, UNM, and NMSU coming to Manzano this Monday to do a college virtual talk with you all. And that will be at 12:30. And they could talk to you a little bit about their application process. We met with CNM yesterday. Their application is live now, which is awesome because usually you'd have to wait till December. So the in-state college applications are live. We want you to maybe go back and look at those web resources and the YouTube videos that we've done with these recruiters to get this information if you weren't able to see it live. We're keeping the info posted for you. So with applications like the Common App or the Coalition app, Apply Texas, you will need to list your academic counselor so they can do a verification of your grades, GPA, rank, etc. So most of you have new counselors to you. So I have on this slide just an overview of who the counselors are and what last names they serve, so you know who to list. I am definitely a support to them. And so together we're going to get you guys processed with your applications. If you are on free and reduced lunch, please let your counselor know ASAP. We have ACT and SAT waivers for the test that we could provide. We need to know if you need cap and gown assistance down the road, if you need AP exam fee reductions, or if you're thinking about playing college sports, we can talk about an NCAA fee waiver. So if you are on free and reduced lunch, please talk to your counselor so we can help get you these resources. Okay, next slide. Tests and more tests. So there's a variety. If you're going to college, typically you would take the ACT or SAT. CNM has the AccuPlacer, and that comes at no cost. The AccuPlacer right now is the only college admissions test that I know of that's online, and that you have to set up after you have a CNM ID number. If you're interested in the military and you need to take the ASVAB, you can do so by setting up an appointment with your recruiter to go test. And for ACT and SAT, the dates, we're going through the October test dates now, which had a deadline of September 17th. We have another one coming up December 12th, and the SAT also has some upcoming dates. And most of you are probably going to take the test tomorrow on campus. So there are testing opportunities, and this is one of the things that keeps changing. So for college, a lot of schools are going test optional, where they won't require the ACT or SAT, and they're looking more at GPA. I know UNM and NMSU has moved in that direction. So it's important for you to check those college websites that you're interested in and talk to the recruiters and attend those virtual college fairs and virtual college visits to see what's changed. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Letters of recommendation. Some of you, not all, may need a letter of recommendation your senior year. And I know it's hard because you can't actually approach someone and ask them. So the counseling department, we have a letter of recommendation form request, and it's on our website. We would like you to use this form request not only for the counselors, but also if you want to ask a teacher or a community member about giving you a letter of recommendation. On this form, there's just a variety of questions, to ask you about your accomplishments, your volunteer experience, awards you've received. That way we can make a really good letter for you. So if you find for a scholarship or for a college application that you do need a letter of recommendation, please go to this site, get the form, fill it out, and ask the person you need a letter of recommendation from and give them time to do so. Because we can all, crank out just a generic letter, but we want to make it count for you and put you in the running to get admitted into your school or put you in the running to earn your scholarship. All right, so next slide. NCAA and NAIA eligibility. With sports just being unknown, we all know that college sports are going on right now, and that won't change. That's going to continue. So if you're thinking about playing college sports, you still need to go through the eligibility process. And from the counseling page under college and career, myself and Mr. Espinosa, the athletic director, we have created an NCAA resource page with how to register for an NCAA account, how to find what classes are approved at Manzano. And you can ask your counselor if you're on track. You can ask your coaches, share this information with your parent, and communicate with us if you're interested in playing college sports so we can help you through this process. So this is a good resource on the web for you. And we're hoping, we're just taking things day by day, but there will be some sort of spring sports going on. All right, so let's go to the next slide. This is a very important slide. It's just as important as the Parchment slide in my heart because everyone's going to need a transcript, but also everyone's going to need to apply for financial aid, even if you don't think you might qualify, because in this time, our financial situations are changing day to day. A lot of colleges are requiring this as part of their admissions. And if you do want to get grants for college, which is free money, or very low interest loans to help bridge any financial gaps in college, or if you want to work on campus and earn work study, the only way to do so is by filling out this financial aid application. So you can either go to FAFSA.gov or download the app in the App Store or on Google Play. You will need your parents' information and your social security number to get this ball rolling. So we have an abundance of financial aid workshops planned for you this year. We already have had some, and the presenters were kind enough to share their PowerPoint slide presentation with me, and I have posted that on our college and career webpage under financial aid and scholarships. That presentation gives you and your parent an overview of what the financial aid process is like, the benefits of it, how to complete it, and timelines, dates, and if you encounter any problems. There are going to be multiple workshops you can attend to ask for help. One of the new things that APS is doing is a thing called Money Mondays. And I'll talk about that more on the next slide because I think I have a visual. Yes, Money Mondays. So throughout 2020 and 2021, the first Monday of every month is going to be a financial aid assistance platform for you and your parent to join. You can ask your specific questions or maybe watch them do a walkthrough and see where you're getting stuck. I would encourage each of you to attend at least one of these Money Mondays from 3 to 5. So this flyer is also on Peach Jar, and it is on the financial aid webpage of the college and career website. All right, let's go to the next page. While we're talking about money, scholarships is another way to get money for college that you don't have to pay back. There are so many scholarships out there that it can be overwhelming, and it's hard to know where to start to look for them. But I always think that depending on the school you want to go to, that would be the first place I check for scholarships. So let's say you have your heart set on a certain college, look at their incoming freshman scholarships. Usually they have a different variety of incoming freshman scholarships based on merit or other criteria that you can apply for or might be automatic with admissions. So that's the first place I would check. Then there are private scholarships from outside sources, from different scholarship search sites, employers. APS has an amazing list, and I have a link right here with the big pink arrow pointing to it. It is the APS scholarship link, and it's a huge spreadsheet that you can sort based on deadline. You can sort based on merit criteria. You can sort based on interests that you want to go into. This list is extensive, and it includes local scholarships and national scholarships. So that is a very valuable resource to know about. Then there's the WUI, which is the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. And it's more of a program for students who are interested in attending a college on the western part of the United States. And what it does is there is certain merit criteria you need to meet, but it will reduce the out-of-state tuition cost to 150% of in-state tuition. So that means if the out-of-state tuition is $20,000 and the in-state tuition is $10,000, the WUI will award you an amount of $15,000, which is still a lot, but it's better than full out-of-state tuition. So that's just an example, but to get a breakdown of how the WUI works and what savings you can find, the website is listed here under wuisavingsfinder.wichi.edu. And I will post this PowerPoint under the college and career website down by the important senior handout, so you have a way to go back and look at these links and copy and paste them. Okay, next slide. We're going to touch on the lottery scholarship because there is always some confusion about it. The lottery needs to be earned before it can be awarded. So your qualifying lottery semester, which is not covered by the lottery, is your first semester in college. And it has criteria you need to meet. So you have to complete a certain amount of credit hours at a community college, that is 12 credits. If you're going to a 4-year university, 15 credit hours. And you have to complete it with a 2.5 GPA. If you do that in your first semester, the lottery will start your second semester. And it only covers a portion of your tuition, but it's a big chunk. It's about 60% of your tuition. So we know that the lottery doesn't cover the first semester. So if we go to the next slide, we could talk about ways to pay for the first semester. So certain schools have bridge scholarships to help cover that cost of the first semester. So the way to look to see if a college in New Mexico has a bridge scholarship is to check the website, look at the deadlines, and ask recruiters, because the lottery is just for students graduating from a New Mexico high school and who plan to attend a New Mexico college or university. So with that being said, C&M, they have a deadline of March 1st. And it's almost first come, first serve. And you need to complete the FAFSA. That's their criteria. So be admitted to the school, complete your financial aid application, all by March 1st, and you'll be awarded the bridge. Their bridge covers tuition and regular fees. I'm going to use UNM as an example. Their bridge is $1,500. The criteria is now to have an unweighted cumulative GPA between 3.3 and 3.59 and be admitted by December 1st. So that right there is the criteria to earn the scholarship and deadline. If you do not earn the bridge, you can earn the UNM Success Grant, which has a GPA minimum requirement of 2.5 to 3.29. And you need to be admitted by March 1st and have completed your FAFSA. So I can't emphasize enough how important the FAFSA is in not only qualifying for these little scholarships, but also earning free grant money and getting money for work study, and if you need a low interest loan. So FAFSA, FAFSA, FAFSA. All right, next slide. Communication is key. So I really want to encourage you all to ask for help, meet with your counselors, teachers, attend these college and career events, go back and look at the presentations that we've done for you so far on YouTube. Just take one thing at a time and ask for help if you get stuck. Ms. Carr and I, we're working together on these presentations for you, and we get stuck and we move forward, and we get stuck and we move forward. And that's what we want you all to do and to learn, because of the situation you're in. It's going to make you that much stronger in growing, and you're living through a pivotal time in history right now where I know things are not how we want them to be, but we're going to find a way to get through it together. So reach out for help, and help will be received. You will receive it. So that is all for now. Let's just take a deep breath, and please, please, please join our Remind accounts. Text to 81010 based on your last name and join. And you're going to be glad you did, because you're going to know what's going on. You're going to know when it's time to order your cap and gown. You're going to know these important deadlines. So the codes are on the screen. Please sign up now. And thank you all for your attention to this presentation. It was fun.